With a move by City Council, grant future funding for 3 local cultural groups is a little more secure. But the system as a whole will be getting the once-over. It's something local cultural organizations welcome.
Council has put a smile on the faces of the Community Arts Council board members. Traditionally, 3 cultural groups, the Community Arts Council, Theatre Northwest and the Symphony, have all received annual funding from the city, but not at equal amounts.
But within those 3 groups, it was inequitably distributed. So what we were trying to do was find a way to make it fair to all of them, but not at the expense of removing some dollars from 1 or 2 of those groups.
That's ultimately what Council did. While not decreasing funding to Theatre Northwest or the Symphony, it opted to increase funding to the Community Arts Council.
We started talking to our city councillors and our mayor. They were not completely aware of the difference. And in fact, 2 discounted me and said, no. I said, check into it. They called back and said, we need to talk. So in the talking with all of our city councillors and them watching what our organization is doing, I'm absolutely thrilled with the outcome.
Theatre Northwest, the Symphony and the Community Arts Council were chosen years ago to receive grants from the city, while other cultural groups have to come cap in hand every year. That too came under scrutiny in council chambers.
So if they're interested in finding more money for funding culture in the community, which I think that a lot of people would embrace, it has to come from somewhere. So we're either reducing some other budget or we're increasing the tax levy or finding some other way to be creative to bring additional revenue to those groups.
To Wendy Young, arts and culture have been chronically unrepresented by all levels of government.
Arts is seen as the first thing that's expendable, when that is so far from the truth it's not even funny. Because arts and culture in the community show its vibrancy, increase its social fabric in the community, and we bring in a fair amount of money into the community. And the arts and artists in this community are your neighbors.
While the funding levels for all cultural grants have already been set through the budget, it's not the end of the discussion.
When we get into budget cycles in the fall, cultural funding will be one of the things that we talk about, and staff have heard that we would like to see some more dollars put towards that, so council will need to support that if they wish to increase funding and provide more opportunity and spread some dollars around to other groups within the culture envelope that perhaps don't have access to the kinds of big dollars that we see for Theatre Northwest and the Symphony.
Budget discussions for 2015 get underway this coming October. Cheryl Jan, CKPG News.